Unless you have some other secrets you're hiding. Yeah, we don't do some cocaine back here. Hey Francis, I'm Tang I Peeps, and today we'll be playing more Here for Sweethearts. Last time we left off, we were with Natina. We finished her route, or story, and she's a goddamn sociopath, I swear. And now it's time for Theodore. The last time we played, we didn't really have that great of a relationship with him, so hopefully we can salvage it or get better. Oh. Warning, this route contains smoking and tobacco use. It's been about 2 days since you started your school here. It's been nice. And you've been able to decorate your room a bit more too. Oh, it's Doc. The Dr. Delight. I don't know this reference. These two look familiar. A friend and a buddy and a friend. Is it? I can't remember. This isn't much, but it makes things feel a bit cozier and personal. You stretch out and begin to get ready for class. Frog! Your little froggy friend looks up at you from your desk. It appears as if he wants to come with you. You pet the little body on his head and tell him that you'll be back before he knows it. You might both get in trouble if someone sees you carrying a frog around after all. The frog seems to accept this as he hops onto your bed. Looks like someone's gonna take a nap. Slipping your shoes on, you grab your backpack and some books to begin to head to class. Math is your first class of the day. Although you've only been here for a few days, your mind is already shuffling through the formulas you're supposed to remember. You did all your homework last night, and although you aren't completely sure about it, you at least have the safety net of knowing your teacher will go easy on you. Being a new kid, you can have its perks too. As you cut through the courtyard to get to your classroom, you think back to everything you packed with you today. And in doing so, bump into someone in your distraction. And who else should it be but... you remember Theodore. He was the boy who aggressively confronted Natina the other day. You say hello to him. Do I know you from somewhere? You're Natina's friend, right? We aren't really friends. I don't really like her. No? You explained to Theo that you are only on friendly terms with Natina, but you're not friends with her. Regardless of how you feel towards Natina, it's clear to you that Theo probably won't like it if you associate too heavily with her. And your goal being to get as many people as possible to like you, well, you best play it safe. I see. I guess I can understand that. What was your name again? Bean, right. Well, I need to get to class. See you later. Theo walks past you once again on his way to his own class. As you go to continue to your class, you take a step forward and stop. You stepped on something. It's a pack of cigarettes. Well, you know you weren't carrying these. Do these belong to Theo? Yes, it probably does. You cautiously pick out the pack of cigarettes and secure them in a side pocket in your book bag. You'll decide what to do with these after class. Class goes by just fine. Nobody notices the cigarettes in your bag. And you have no reason to take them out of your bag either. So all is alright. You continue to go about your day, and before you know it, it's lunchtime. You walk down the hall and begin to make your way to the cafeteria. You haven't made any friends yet, so you usually either take your lunch to go or sit next to Natina if you find her in there. But today, Bean! She found you. I can't really use her voice that much and that hyper as that time I did, because it is like 12 AM, so... Hey, you heading to lunch? Let's sit together again. I've got like the juiciest story to tell you, okay? Like for reals. You won't even believe it. Bean? Are you okay? Huh? You seem kinda spacey. Never going to do that. I'm just thinking. You decide not to show Natina the cigarettes. Instead, you tell her you were just thinking of your homework for tonight. You're just feeling a bit overwhelmed is all. Aw, Beans, okay. I'm sure your teachers understand. Plus, if it really gets Plus, if it ever really gets to be too much, you can probably just copy off of someone else. Like everyone does it, let's be real. Anyways, come on. I'm sure if you go get some food in your stomach, you'll feel much better anyways. I found it hard to argue with that. You are rather hungry. You continue with Natina to go to the cafeteria. You enjoy lunch together with her. You enjoy lunch together with her once again, rambling to you about everything she knows and more. Yeah, this is why I don't tell Natina about the cigarettes. She's gonna probably tell everyone she knows, and it's gonna be a whole thing. Truthfully, it's a bit hard to keep up with it at times, but it makes her happy, and you don't have much to say anyways. You part ways after lunch and continue on to your next class. Class goes as expected, and soon the school day will be over. You're still unsure about what to do with the cigarettes when... Oh god! Bean. You run into the headmistress in the hallway. How have you been enjoying school life? Is it everything you expected it to be? No. School life is wonderful. You decide not to show the headmistress the cigarettes. Instead, you tell her that school life has been treating you well and that you're happy to be here. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. I was so worried. And everything is alright, right? I know students can be quite the gossip at times. You think back to Natina mistakenly bringing up the dead student, and the argument she seemed to have with Theo about it. You decide that your knowledge of this situation is best left unknown to her. You tell her that everything is right, the school is lovely, and everyone talks highly of the institution. Oh, wonderful. I love to hear that. Well, I won't hold you up any longer. You need to get to class, correct? I hope you continue to enjoy your time here. If you have any issues, you do know who to call. The headmistress continues down the hallway, leaving you alone with your thoughts once more. You continue on forward to your next class, hoping to keep the box secret until you could see Theo again. So many thoughts. Before you knew it, the day was nearing its end. You hadn't seen Theo the whole rest of the day, but maybe you can catch him tomorrow. You call out for your little froggy buddy. Keeping him in your doll all day is less than ideal, but he doesn't want to go anywhere else, it seems. You're hoping that eventually you can bring him some stuff to play around with while you're in class. But for now, he'll have to settle for taking naps and looking out the window. You attempt to give the frog some dried crickets, since they were selling a snack. Why would they sell? Well, I mean, the students are kind of like animals, so okay. Despite your attempts to feed him, the frog seems less than interested. Leave the crickets on the desk for him anyways. Maybe he'll touch it eventually. But for now, you need to go to bed. We have class tomorrow. I said yeah? Oh, okay, I still have the next morning. The next morning, you made sure to get ready extra fast. You weren't sure when Theo normally leaves for class, but this was probably your best bet if you wanted to see him again. You sat by the fountain and waited, hoping that eventually you'd run into Theo. Before he can get very far, you run up to him and grab him tightly by the shoulder. Whoa, hey, watch it. Oh, it's you. Can I help you with something? You finally remove the cigarette box from your book bag and show it to Theo. Whoa, shit, bud. But watch where you wave that thing. Theo hurriedly grabs the pack from your hands and shoves it into his pockets. He looks around nervously as if to make sure nobody saw what just transpired. After a few moments, he takes a breath. And then he turns to you. These are mine? You explained to Theo that you figured he dropped them when you bumped into each other yesterday. So, you kept these. And you didn't even rat me out or nothing? You tell Theo that you wanted to return them to him. Yo, nice. That's actually really cool of you. Shit, you're gonna make me feel bad for getting all mad in front of you the other day. Aw, he's nicer than Tina, Jesus. Hey, follow me for a sec. Kinda creepy. So I've already completed that, so that's fine. Sure, following a stranger I don't know to somewhere I don't know. Might not be a good choice. Come on, my dorm. I don't like this. Theo leads you to his dorm. A few students you pass seems to look at you quizzically, as if wondering why you're heading back towards the dorms when class is starting soon. Still, no one is stopping you. Eventually, you make it to Theo's dorm. He unlocked the doors and gestured you inside. Jesus Christ is a satanic cult that plays tic-tac-toe. Well, Theo's dorm was certainly something. You're like 90% sure he wasn't allowed to do this. Well, he's smoking, so I don't think you're allowed to do that in school anyway. Your school advisors should check on this kind of stuff, right? How old were these markings? What's that look for? Your room's cool. Thanks. I try. I like it better this way, you know? I'm so glad you agree. Anyways, Theo moves to sit over in his bed as he also takes out a cigarette. Oh, duh, I don't need the cigarettes, please. Do you want? No, I'm fine. Alright, good, cause these packs cost me too much to want to share. Ask Theo what would happen to him if people were to find out he had these. It happened before. Normally just a slap on the wrist, but I think they've caught me a few too many times now. I'll be honest, they've been letting me off easy. But they said if I get caught another time, they're gonna call home. Theo looked at the ground silently for a few moments. He was clearly thinking of what a call home would entail. And judging from the expression that loomed over his face, it definitely wouldn't be something good. That's why I'm glad you got this shit back in my hands without anyone knowing. Seriously, you're saving me a lot of headache. I feel really bad, actually. Kinda figured you were gonna be, well, someone bitchy, since it seemed like you got along well with Natina. Well, I don't really get along well with her, I was forced to, But hey, I guess I judged wrong. You're actually not that bad. I don't know many people who wouldn't just turn this stuff in, or hell, even just throw it out. Say, why didn't you? Oh, you know, I wanted to be friends with everyone because that's the goal of this game. It just didn't feel right, they belonged to you, I just didn't want to cause trouble. Let me just, They belong to you. Oh? Yeah, they do belong to me, huh? Glad somebody understands that concept. You ask Theo what he means by that. Oh, sorry. It's nothing. Just, I don't know. Hearing you say that feels nice. Do you feel like you old people things? Do you normally not have your own things? No, I do. It's nothing really. Forget I said it. Anyways, it was nice to share a chill moment together like this. I suppose if you still want to catch your first class or arrive super early to your second class, you should probably leave now. But hey, this was nice. Thanks again, I'll see you around. You and Theo exit from his dorm room and he starts off to class. Although we did share a nice moment together, it felt a bit awkward by the end of it. Maybe you can try again. Alright, I'll try again. I'll go completely different. Yes, that's right, we're friends. Yeah, I thought so. Don't talk to me. Well, so much for that interaction. I'll be completely opposite. I'll tell everyone about it now. Seems like... Oh, wait. That's it. Damn. Alright. No, we aren't friends. Look what I found. You reach into your book bag to show Natina what you found today. You fumble around a bit more until you grab it and take it out to show her. You try to keep them covered as to not attract any unsolicited attention. Whoa, this is... Tell Natina that they aren't yours. You think Theo might have dropped them when you bumped into him earlier. You aren't sure what to do with him yet. Wait, really? Natina grabs the cigarettes from you before you can react. These are... Theo's. Uh-oh. Actually, I'll see you later, Bean. Without her having said anything, you already had a pretty good idea what Natina was gonna do with these. I began to regret taking them out in front of her, but there was no getting them back now. You did the only thing you could, continue on to the cafeteria. I hope Natina wouldn't do anything too terrible. It's been a few days since then. I nearly forgotten about the whole dilemma until you run into Theo. You raise a hand to wave hi to him, but as you do so, he immediately brushes past you, roughly hitting your shoulder against his as he passes. It was a less than ideal greeting. Bean! Hey, what's up? Ask Natina what's wrong with Theo. He seems grumpier than usual. Ugh, how am I supposed to know? Okay, you got me, I do know. Dude's parents are coming to oh god. Dude's parents are coming to school to discuss this little smoking issue. You fall silent for a moment. What? You don't actually feel bad for him, do you? He totally deserved it. Especially after how he tried to embarrass me the other day. Haha, isn't karma so wonderful? Come on, let's celebrate with lunch. Latina drags you by the wrist to a cafeteria. All I can think about is Theo. Maybe you shouldn't have exposed him like that, after all. Hopefully it isn't too late to try again. Yeah, but I apparently have magic, so I can... we aren't friends. I'm just thinking. Alright. I might get in trouble for this, actually. Bean? You preface what you're about to do by saying that these aren't yours, you just found them. You fumble about in your bag until you pull it out. Oh my! These are... I see. You ask her what you should do with them. Oh, no worries. She says as she takes the cigarette box from your hands. I know the deal behind these already. Uh-oh. Thank you for showing me. I will handle this accordingly. Before you can say anything, the headmistress rushes off with the box. You feel a pit of regret begin to settle itself deeper into your stomach, but it's too late to do anything about it now. You continue on to your classes hoping that everything will be okay. You hope it will be okay. It's been a few days, nearly forgot Theo. Millie brushes past. Alright. Hey, what? There's nothing else wrong with Theo, he seems grumpier. Seriously, that's it? His parents, blah blah. Okay, yeah, that's it. Nope, friends. Just thinking. School life is wonderful. I have to go to class actually. What? Are you a goody two shoes? Come on, it won't be too long. You tell Theo that you really ought to get to class. You're still new after all. You've yet to establish I can't talk. You've yet to establish a good reputation for yourself with your teachers. Fair enough. Meet me at the library after classes are done then. Seriously? I want to talk to you about some stuff. You continue about your day as normal, but you didn't forget about what Theo said. He wanted to meet you by the library. So when all your classes are finished, you made sure to wait for him there. The library was quiet, as you'd expect from any library to be, but the lighting and atmosphere made it feel much more calm than any regular library. Would Theo be here like he said? You decided that you would sit and wait for him for a while, but it's very possible that he could have forgotten over the course of a day. You took a seat near the front of the library so he could see you when you walked in. You idly scrolled your phone while waiting for him, and before you knew it, hey, there you are. Was worried you might have forgotten. You told Theo that you were just thinking the same thing about him. Come on, he said in a low voice. It was unclear if he was trying to be polite in the library, or if he had other reasons he didn't want people to hear him. I'll show you the best spot in here. Theo leads you through the library. No one seems to pay attention to you as you do so. They all seem too preoccupied in looking for books during homework or studying for tests. Theo leads you on, far into the library. You didn't know it went this far back. And then he stops. He starts looking around side to side, as if scanning the area. You're standing at a window in the back. This area of the library feels a little more dusty. There's not as many books back here. In fact, there are so little books that many have been laid out on their side instead of standing upright on the shelf. The space between the window and the bookshelf is slim. You don't think you'd be able to stretch your arms out all the way if you tried. Alright, coast is clear. Theo pushes the window open and rests his elbows on the window frame. He pulls out a cigarette from the pack you returned to him earlier and begins to smoke. Oh, fuck manners, haha. You want one? He politely declined his offer. Works for me. These things don't come cheap after all. Saving again. Is this all you want to meet me here for? Well, that's a less than charitable way to put it. I mean, I kinda figured you might smoke with me. And now that you're not, I guess we're just chilling here. Thanks for returning the cigs, by the way. Seriously, you have no idea how much of a lifesaver you're being. But, you can leave if you want to. It's not load. I'll save again. Do you want me to leave? Why do you ask? He asked you if he'd rather have you here. You don't want to bother him. What? You ain't bothering me. What are you talking about? I invited you, doofus. Yeah, but like, if you don't want me here, I don't have to be here. Things are silent for a few moments after that. And then? Thanks for... No, fuck, that's... Sorry, that's stupid. Forget it. You asked you to continue his thought. I was just gonna say... Thanks for asking. Oh? It's nothing, see? I told you were stupid. It's just... I don't know. People don't often ask me what I think. So I think it's cool you checked in with me first. I appreciate it, you know? It's refreshing. Tell Theo that that's silly. If people didn't ask him what he thinks a lot, maybe he should make his thoughts more known anyways. He doesn't need to be asked to share his thoughts. Huh. Yeah. Maybe I will. You know what I think then? I think you're pretty cool, sweet thing. Sweet thing? That was just... Sorry, I tend to throw nicknames around a lot with my friends. But I just met you. That was uncalled for. Tell Theo that you don't mind. In any case, you're flattered that he views you as a friend. Yeah. Damn, we just met and we're friends. Despite reassuring him, that blush doesn't seem to leave his face the entire time you're in the library together. Jackpot. Yes! Alright, I should load this first. Alright. I want to stay. I don't care about your emotions. Sure, stay. This is awkward. We can just chill out. Oh god. He continued to smoke, but as the two of you begin to hear closer footsteps, he quickly puts out the cigarette. He thanked you once again for returning the cigarettes to him and then left on his way. Although you shared a nice moment, alright. I've already done this one. Is there any way to like delete it? Okay, this one. Do you always smoke here? It's a good spot, isn't it? No one ever comes back here. And as long as I keep the smoke out of the window, it doesn't set off any alarms or nothing. It's a nice place to come when I need a break. I've been caught smoking lots of spaces, but not here. You're not gonna tell on me, right? Would you have shown me this? I'm totally gonna tell everyone. Haha, very funny. I would kill you if you did. You really assured Theo that it was merely a joke. Yeah, I thought so. Aww. You wouldn't have shown me this if you thought I would tell anyone. Well, hey, I guess you got me here there. Didn't realize you were so slick. You tell Theo that you're honored that he trusts you. Yeah, whatever. Don't let it get to your head, sort of thing, alright? Oh, hey, don't let it get to your head. I prefer this ending. I like to give nicknames to people that I'm cool with, that's all. You respond with a laugh and tell Theo that you're glad you're cool in his book. He's quite cool in yours too. Yeah, whatever. Maybe we can do this again sometime. Tell Theo that you like that. You know for sure that he'd like it too. I like that relationship. Okay, I've done that. This one, alright. Aren't you scared of getting caught? Theo shrugs. Yeah. But I never get called over here. No one ever comes back here. It's like my own special hiding spot. And I guess yours too now. I don't know what you want to do here though, since you apparently don't smoke. Unless you have some other secrets you're hiding. Yeah, we don't do some cocaine back here. I love this game. I'm Dark Vampire Loyalty and I rule the night. Theo laughs at your statement. Oh really? Why are you out here doing the day then, huh, smart guy? I tell Theo that you wear a lot of sunblock so that you don't burn into ash. He laughs again. You're pretty funny, Bean. Thanks again for the 6 and stuff. I owe you one. Salvation. I'm an open book. Nice library joke. You make jokes like that all the time? Only when you're feeling funny. I'll be on the lookout for any more puns of yours. And then this one should be the last one. I'll go back to this one again. Oh, okay. Is this allowed? Who cares? It's not like I'm the one paying for it. If I'm staying here, shouldn't I personalize it the way I want? You want to tell Theo that painting the walls might be an extreme way to accomplish that, but opt not to. Anyways, Theo moves to sit on his bed. Oh duh, my stupid manners. Do you want one? You shouldn't be smoking. A lot of people shouldn't be doing a lot of things. What's your point? You apologize. You didn't mean to offend him. That's fine. Heard it all before. We asked you what would happen to him if people would find out he had these. It happened before. Normally just... Alright. I think this one is this one. Just didn't feel right. Yeah, I totally get that. Anyways, it was nice to share a chill moment together like this. I suppose if you want to... Yeah, I've done... I just didn't want to cause trouble. Yeah, I totally get that. Anyways, it was alright. Okay. That's Theo's. Their outfit has the demigirl flag. She/they pronouns. Just like that, another day of school is finished. Glad to think that you've been doing pretty well so far. Your grades are fine, your teachers all like you, and it's finally the weekend. So, how are you gonna spend the time? You could either call up Natina or Theo, but definitely not both at the same time. Maybe one of them would like to go to the city tomorrow? It might be nice to go walking around with one of them. But, those two are still the only people you really know at the school. Your classmates say hi to you as you go sit in class, and you occasionally return a dropped pencil to a fellow student. But you still haven't found many opportunities to really meet people. It's especially difficult considering you joined the middle of the school year. Everyone's got their friend groups planned out already. But it's alright. The weekend is finally here and you're sure to find your way into someone else's heart in time. You're heading back to your own dorm to drop your books off. You stop. What's that noise? Somebody's crying. Oh. Follow the sound of the voice as best you can. The sobbing is muffled but continues. Eventually it leads you to the student. And as you reach out to tap her shoulder, she snaps. Sorry. Didn't you just tell me you leave you the fuck alone? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I thought you were my brother. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm cool. No worries, it's fine. You, came over here because you heard me crying, right? You tell them that yes, you did. That's sweet. Thank you. I don't actually know your name, do I? Who are you? You tell her that your name is Bean. Nice to meet you, Bean. I'm Mitzi. Mitzi? I know almost everyone at the school. I'm surprised I haven't seen you around before. You explained to Mitzi that you're actually pretty new here. Transferred over not long ago. Oh, you're the new kid. Should have figured that. You asked Mitzi if there's a problem with that? Oh, no problem at all. Anyways, sorry for distracting you from whatever it is you were doing before. You tell Mitzi that you weren't doing much of anything before. Class just ended not too long ago. Huh, yeah. Any plans for the weekend? Tell her that no, you don't have any plans at presently. You were thinking of maybe going to the city if any of your friends were up for it. Wait, you want to go into the city? You didn't ask any of your friends yet, did you? No, you didn't. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know, like, this is totally out of nowhere, but do you want to go to a concert with me this weekend? Sure. Oh, awesome. It's a pretty sudden question though. I know. It's because I got these 2 tickets, right? And they weren't cheap either. But the friend I was supposed to see the show with kind of bailed out on me last night. She didn't even say why. And I can't just go by myself. That'd be like so awkward. But the concert is tomorrow night. So I'd be doubly out of money if I didn't go. And it's kind of late to find someone else to sell these to. You're selling the skit to me. So just giving the skit to me. I don't think she's gonna sell it, so. I mean, yeah. Don't you want to try it? I can't imagine it's every day you're offered a concert ticket for free. I don't know. I feel like most people wouldn't pass up their opportunity. Well, they are right. A free concert ticket isn't really a common occurrence. It's kinda hard to turn down. Still though, you tell them that you'd like to pay it off somehow eventually. You ask Mitzi what kind of concert this is anyway. Oh right, it's a Beatles concert. Beatles? No way. Have you never heard of the Beatles before? They're like, oh my god. They're only like my all-time favorite girl group. Well, I mean, this is another another universe. Come on, you have to have heard of them. The hey dude, there goes the moon, lithium, they have to release. None of these songs ring a bell to you. You can't say they do. What? Well, that's not gonna do it at all. Follow me. We have to go listen to some of their stuff if you want to hit their concert with me tomorrow. Mitzi gestures for you to follow her as she roams off towards the direction of the dorm rooms. What a quick change of attitude that she has in such a short time. When you approached them, they were crying. And now suddenly you find themselves their concert guests for tomorrow night. You aren't complaining, it's just incredible how quickly she was able to switch herself all around to suddenly be okay. Is she really? Damn, we vibe so much. Mitzi and you begin to walk together on the pleasant weekend afternoon. There was not a trace of tears left on their face anymore. No one would have ever guessed she was crying. So, tell me about yourself. If we're going to this concert, I should probably know more about you than just your name. You just came to school not long ago, right? What was your life like before? Yeah, my dad didn't do much of anything. I don't want to talk about it. I'm also interested in my past. You tell Mitzi that you lived with your dad before you came here. He's nice, but a little clingy at times. Haha, yeah. I can relate to that a little. Both my dad and my mom. Though, I guess I can understand where the clinginess comes from now. Oh, why is that? Nah, it's nothing. Sometimes parents just turn into a real worrywarts over their kids, I guess. But you like your dad, right? That's good. I'm sure he's a swell guy. Let's hope he raised a good kid. You follow Mitzi all the way to their dorm room. The closer you two got, the more she rambled a bit to you about how the Beatles are so good and you're totally gonna love them and other things like that. You're not alone. It's not like you really had a good response without having heard their music first. And then you made it to Mitzi's dorm room. The atmosphere vibe here was a lot more pleasant than whatever Theo's and his roommate had going on. Mitzi's roommate wasn't here, at least not yet. It was just the two of you. Mitzi closed the door behind you. Here we are. Hope it's not too messy here. I usually tie it up the last day of the weekend. Messy? It looks like something out of a magazine ad. Oh, let me get my tunes. Mitzi moves over to the drawers beneath her bed. She shuffles around a bit more before pulling out an old CD player and a few CDs. Here we go. Do you always listen to music this way? On my CD player? Yeah, I like to when I can. It's... something about it feels a a lot more special than us listening with earbuds in my phone. I think listening to music out loud is the best way to enjoy it. But I can always do that. I can't always do that, especially if my roommate is trying to sleep or study or whatever. That's why we totally gotta take advantage of it now that we can. Mitzi removes a silver CD from its casing and hands you this case to hold. Oh, yep, it's just the Beatles. On the cover of the case there is 4 girls walking on a cross rock. This is their album Friary Street. It's one of my faves. Mitzi starts the first song on their CD player. As it plays, Mitzi makes her way over to you and looks at the cover with you. She starts pointing out the different girls on the case. She starts pointing to different girls on the front of the case and explaining each one of them to you. This one is Lydia. She's my favorite member. She's a ladybug. You can tell you can tell because of the way she is. Meme. I love memes. The girl behind her is Carnelian. She's some kind of scarab beetle, I think. Oh, just to know, Carnelian and Lydia are dating. I might be a bit jealous of Carnelian. Then behind her is Hera. She's like totally strong. But like really strong. I've seen her videos of her lifting people above her head. And then behind her is Ariel. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but she's really cute, and I've seen her interact with fans online and stuff. So maybe if I'm active enough in their fan community, she might notice me one day too. Before you have the chance to say anything about any of the girls she just introduced you, Mitzi says, "Oh, wait. This is one of the best parts of the song." Haha, doesn't that sound just scratch that perfect music itch right in your brain? You pay attention to the music for a few moments. It's kinda light. Not the type of song you were expecting someone with this appearance to be listening to. Though the way the room was decorated did seem to reflect the vibes of it. Truthfully, the music was only alright. It's just there. You can't really understand her hype for it. This is the band she was raving so much about. So, what do you think? It's good, isn't it? Be honest. I want to know what you really think. Be honest. It's alright. Alright? You don't hate this band or anything, but they don't really stick out to you. You're still cool going to that concert, but she shouldn't expect you to be as enthusiastic as she is. Oh, I see. You apologize if you upset her. Oh, no. Actually, I'm glad you told me. I asked you to be honest with me, and you were. I really appreciate that. Mitzi looks a bit somber. I've been dealing with too many lies lately. So, I'm happy you were honest with me, even if it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. But hey, you're still willing to go to that concert with me, right? You tell Mitzi that yes, you are. Even if the band isn't your favorite, it doesn't mean you guys won't have fun together. Yeah, exactly. I can turn the music down if you're not enjoying it though. You tell Mitzi that it's fine. You wanna ask them. Can I ask about that? Can I? What? Oh, yeah. Listen, the stuff with my brother, it's really complicated. I would try to hide it, but I think most of the students in the school is probably already gossiping about it anyways. It's difficult. You tell Mitzi that she doesn't have to talk about it. You're sorry for bringing it up. No, it's okay. Maybe I should talk about it more. Though we did just meet, huh? Maybe it'll feel easier to talk about it then. Because I barely know you? So it doesn't feel as hard as it would be telling it to a close friend. I get that so much. I vibe with that. I'd rather tell a stranger about my problems than like a close friend. I mean, all my friends, I feel like I can't talk about it with them. Maybe it'll feel easier to bring up with someone I feel can't understand it entirely. It's just, I don't know. It's this whole big shit that I didn't want to happen the way it did. Everyone's blaming him for something he didn't do. You've probably already heard about it by now. And it's so frustrating because even when I try to defend him, it feels like, ugh. All you need to know is that, look, I barely know my brother, but I know he didn't do anything wrong. I believe you. Huh? You tell Mitzi that you believe her. If she's telling you he didn't do anything wrong, then you believe her. You know how frustrating it can be when no one believes you, even when you're crying your heart out that it's the truth. So you won't be one of those people who doubts her. You listen to what she's telling you, honestly. Pff, Bean, it's okay. Thanks. If you're really being honest, thanks. You wanna know something? I changed my mind. Talking about this stuff is much easier when you've got someone who understands. Thank you. Hey, it's getting close to dinner time. Wanna go grab a bite together? You tell them that sounds like a wonderful idea. What could be better than dinner with a new friend? Yes, first try, baby. But I still need to, I'm sorry, I gotta hurt your feelings now. How can you be so sure? Because I know he didn't, okay? It's just, ugh. Sorry, I don't mean to get mad at you. But you know that feeling when you're certain of something? When you know you're right about something but everyone keeps trying to tell you otherwise? It's like that. I've been wrong plenty of times in the past, but not this. I know I'm not wrong about this. You see, you apologize for upsetting them. Nah, it's fine. Sorry to cut this so short, but it's getting close to dinner time, and my roomie might be back any minute, and she might just want to wind down. So, see you tomorrow? Mitzi awkwardly kicks you out of the room. You can tell she was trying to be polite about the whole thing, but it seems like doubting her made her much more upset than you anticipated. Hopefully it's not too late to try again. It's never too late. This one. Are you feeling better? Huh? When you found them earlier, they were crying, but they seem to have cheered up a bit now. Oh, I'm feeling much better now, thanks. Hey, what time is it? Mitzi seems to shuffle around awkwardly. Saying, oh, Miss. Even though you have plans to meet by the bus tomorrow, you can get the feeling that you're on as close to her as you can be. Maybe if you try again, you can fix that. I keep going to the wrong thing. How are you feeling? You seem to have cheered up a bit now. Very much better, thanks. Alright, that's it. Did your brother make you cry? Oh my god, please, we don't need to talk about my brother. Really, don't worry about it, it's okay. You, came over here because you heard me crying, right? Yeah. A concert? Yeah, a concert. I got these 2 tickets, right? Yeah, I know. Okay, are you selling these to me? Oh no. But if you wanted to pay for them, I wouldn't say no. Haha. You understand. You tell me to see that you'll try to pay them back for the tickets, if not immediately. Oh really? You really want to pay for it after all? Sick. That's super cool of you, Bean. But even if you forget, I don't think I'd be mad. I'm just happy to have someone to go with again. Yes, Mitzi, what kind of concert? You didn't do much of anything. Oh? You tell them that you didn't really do a lot before you came here. It always felt like you were just waiting for something to happen. Something to do. And you didn't have a lot of people to do, well, anything with. So you were really excited when you were accepted for this school. You finally felt like you were giving a sense of purpose, even if that purpose was just to attend school just for a little bit. Aw, hey buddy. You got plenty of purpose. And even if you feel otherwise, well, I hope school might help give you some more direction too. I can't talk today. I mean, I feel like I was brought to this school for a purpose too, you know? Hell, I think everyone at this school has felt that way at least once. So hey, look at you, new kid. Already fitting in with the rest of us, haha. Follow Mitzi all the way to the dorm room. You own a CD player? Huh? Oh, haha, yeah. I know they're like pretty outdated now. But, I don't know, they're fun. And I like having physical copies of my music. It's like my own little special collection, you know? Mitzi removed the silver. I will hurt you. Well, if I lie, I also hurt her, so. Hell yeah, I knew you would. Everyone does. I can send you my playlist of their best songs. It's like so addicting. You tell Mitzi that'd be so wonderful. The songs you've listened to have been incredible. You love them all. We've only listened to one so far. Whoops. Come on, pal, don't lie to me. If you don't like them that much, you can just say so. But you really don't like them. You're just saying that to be nice, aren't you? Well, maybe. Come on now, I asked you to be honest. Sorry, I just had a really rough day. And I know you're trying to be nice, but I don't want someone to just tell me what they think will make me feel better. I'm sorry. What am I doing? I just met you. You know what? It's alright. I'll see if my roomie wants to go to the concert instead. She usually hangs out with her other friends on the weekend, but I'm sure I can convince her to go with me. Sorry I dragged you into this. Don't worry about it. I won't force you to go to a concert you won't enjoy. I wanna go get something to eat soon. So I guess I'll see you around, Bean? You try to apologize to Mitzi and tell her that it doesn't mean any harm. You awkwardly tell her that you'll see her around and politely leave the job. Well, that didn't go as planned. That's a little fast. I know. It's just I got these 2 tickets, right? Just giving this ticket to me. I don't want to talk about it. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit a sore spot for you there. I get it though, really. Lately, stuff from before school started this year doesn't feel all that great when I think back on it. But hey, we're both at the school now, right? So we don't have to worry about any dumb stuff from before. We can just chill out and go to that concert later and throw our worries out the window, yeah? I'm excited to go with you. You always this one? Alright. You actually like this band? Huh? We tell Mitzi that you're surprised. This band isn't exactly what you expected from her. Nor would you consider it anything to write home about. This is the band she was excited to show you? Yeah. Do you know how rude you sound right now? No. Oh shit. No, you didn't. You tell Mitzi that you meant that to come off in a neutral way, but it's too late now, the damage is done. You tell Mitzi that you're incredibly sorry. Really, you are. Sure. You're sorry? Then why do you even say it to begin with? It's funny if you don't like the band, but to be this rude about it and just try to cover it up with sorry? Sorry, I had a really rough day and I know you're trying to be nice. Alright, so that's it for Mitzi's story, whatever thing. I like Mitzi's story. I'm really enjoying this game, like seriously. I have a hard time like reading out loud things, but I really enjoy like all the characters and I like storylines and I like visual novels. I like visual novels with different characters that you can explore each route for, and I don't like it when like the route is too long. Like example with Doki Doki Literature Club, I know it's horror and I played it by myself. I can't record it, I've already rejected. I can't give genuine reactions. But like, you know, that for Doki Doki I find it like too long, I guess. So I kind of just lose interest. Well, this one isn't too long at all. I really enjoy each character. and how you can get to know each character individually. And I'm really looking forward to play more of this game. So, if you enjoyed this video and want to play it for yourself before I play through it and you regret not playing it, it'll be down in the description. And I've also played other games from this creator. What, Arcade Kitten? Yeah, I really like their work. It's all great. I'm gonna play a lot more. So if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, do all those good stuff. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!